If you are in possession of a TrickleStar Water Heater Controller but have no information about its previous owner, you can perform a handover process to take ownership of it. When switched on, the water heater controller can be in two possible states depending on how the previous owner left it. These two states can be determined by observing the connectivity LED of the water heater controller. If the water heater controller is switched on, but the connectivity LED does not light up at all, power off and then turn the water heater controller back on to allow it to move into either of the two states. You will need the DSN of the water heater controller and your TrickleStar account to perform a handover. The DSN can be obtained from the sticker at the back of the water heater controller. If the sticker is missing or its contents are not readable, please contact TrickleStar support for assistance. After logging into the TrickleStar portal, click on Devices, then Add New. Select Wi-Fi Electric Water Heater Controller. You must create a new site if this is the first TrickleStar connected device that you are adding to this account. If the water heater controller is going to be registered to one of your sites, you may select that existing site from your account. Click Next. Enter a name to identify this water heater controller. The name you enter must not already exist in this site. Click Next. Check the connectivity LED on the water heater controller. If the connectivity LED is blinking, select the first option. This means that the water heater controller is not connected to any Wi-Fi network and is in the access point mode. Enter the DSN of the water heater controller and click Next. First, you will need to connect the water heater controller to a Wi-Fi network. Follow the instructions on this page to connect the water heater controller's access point, then click Next. Continue to follow the instructions to connect the water heater controller to your Wi-Fi network. Click Done at the bottom of the page when connection is complete. Ensure that your computer is reconnected to Wi-Fi. If the water heater controller is not currently registered to any TrickleStar account, it will be registered to your account. If the water heater controller is still registered to the previous owner, you will be informed and given the option to manually take over its ownership. This will be explained later in this video. If the connectivity LED is not blinking on the water heater controller, select the second option. This means that the water heater controller is already connected to Wi-Fi. Enter the DSN of the water heater controller and click Next. If the water heater controller is not currently registered to any TrickleStar account, it will be registered to your account. If the water heater controller is still registered to the previous owner, you will be informed and given the option to manually take over its ownership. In order to take ownership of the water heater controller, you will be required to undergo user identification procedure. You need to have physical access to the water heater controller to complete this procedure. Follow the instructions to reset the water heater controller back to factory default settings. Then click Next. Since the reset wiped out the Wi-Fi profile of the water heater controller, Follow the instructions to reconnect the water heater controller to your Wi-Fi network and click Next. When the water heater controller is reconnected to Wi-Fi, click Next. Ensure that your computer is also reconnected to Wi-Fi. Please wait while the TrickleStar portal verifies your actions. This will take between 1 to 2 minutes. If verification is successful, the water heater controller will be added to your TrickleStar account. Click Close to return to the list of devices. If verification is unsuccessful, you will be asked to restart the verification process. To restart, click Restart, or click Close to go back to the list of devices.